When the Longleaf Dam in Moore County failed during Chantal, 3 homes downstream flooded and a family nearly died. State inspection reports just obtained by WRAL show the documented issues.
Inspectors had rated that dam as being both high hazard and in poor condition. And as WRAL's Eric Miller shows us, there are dozens more dams just like it scattered all across the state, including right here in Wake County.
2.5 weeks ago, everything you see behind me, all of this mud was water. A pond several acres in size, all held back by the Longleaf Golf Course Dam. Then Chantal rolled in. The dam failed, and all that water went right downstream. When the Longleaf Dam failed, it left Rick Herrera with a muddy mess. 2 weeks later, the mud is gone, but the mess very much remains.
Yeah, it's a tough road, very arduous road.
On July 6th, Herrera, his wife, and father-in-law were all in the basement trying to salvage what they could from floodwaters that were already seeping inside. Then the wall of water from the dam rolled in, bursting into the basement and rising chest deep, leaving the family, Herrera says, fighting for their lives.
There have only been a couple times in my life where I've literally feared for my life. And man, this was one of those that I did not know. I did not know the outcome.
And there was more Herrera didn't know. In November 2024, DEQ inspectors took a look at the Longleaf Dam. According to the reports, those inspectors found what appeared to be a spillway that was obstructed or abandoned and water seeping from the dam's base, a condition that can cause failure of the dam.
I wish we would have been aware. I really wish we would have been aware.
DEQ has long classified the Longleaf Dam as high hazard. That means in the event of a dam failure, human life would be endangered and significant property damage could occur. The most recent inspection resulted in the dam being given a poor grade. And the Longleaf Dam is far from alone here. Of the thousands of dams that DEQ inspects across the state, at least 158 are labeled both high hazard and poor condition. That includes both 17 dams in Wake County and 7 more here in Moore County. In an email, DEQ spokesperson Kat Russell wrote, "It's the dam owner's responsibility to maintain or repair their dams, and DEQ can take legal action to force a dam owner to make repairs." The Longleaf Dam inspection report did order the dam's owner, the U.S. Kids Golf Foundation, to submit a written statement addressing each of the issues found and recommended hiring an engineer. The foundation was also ordered to take other remedial actions, including checking all drain gates, valves, and pump facilities at the dam. WRAL reached out to the foundation asking if those steps were taken. The foundation's president, Dan Van Horn, didn't answer those questions, instead sending WRAL a statement that pointed to Chantal's unprecedented rain as the cause of the dam's failure. That statement, reading in part, "We're relieved that all affected are safe, but we do recognize the impact on those homes and residents. Our team is working with engineering experts and authorities, both state and local, to provide us with the most appropriate way forward." For his part, Rick Herrera says that's not enough.
Should have known. I think it's important for homeowners in situations like ours that live near a dam to be aware.
The dam's failure didn't take any lives, but did destroy many of the family's keepsakes, including from Herrera's 24 years in the Air Force. And it's left them with tens of thousands of dollars in bills and a home that won't be fully livable for months. Herrera has also gotten a lawyer and is looking at some kind of legal action here to get compensation for what the family's lost. He also has a piece of advice. If you or somebody you love lives downstream from one of these dams and here's an evacuation order, get out before it's too late. In Southern Pines, Eric Miller, WRAL News.
Find out if one of the troubled dams in Wake County is in your neighborhood. The full list is part of this article on WRAL.com.